Hey there, my name is Christy. I'm a consultant with 31 Gifts, and I'm here to share with you what is in my party binder. I find this binder incredibly useful at every party I attend and in between. So, to get started, I have purchased everything here from Staples. We consultants get a 10% discount through Staples. So, everything you find here, you can find at Staples. I use a 3-ring white binder with a clear vinyl pocket cover. I put my monthly special there so I can quickly reference that when I'm out and about or at a party in any sort of way. It's nice and easy. So I choose to get the 3-ring binder where the rings are on the back page rather than the spine. I find that to be easier for me. It keeps my pages nice and flat. It's just a personal preference. I put my completed order forms from my guests here in the inside pocket, so when I get home I can just quickly pull them out and place my order. I first have a clear vinyl pouch where I keep change for my parties. I also, once the party is over, I put all the cash and checks in here so it's nice and secure and I don't lose anything. I think that's very important. I also have in that clear pouch post-it notes so I can make some quick notes, some Sharpies, pens, highlighters, flags. Most importantly, I have a miniature tape measure. So when I'm at a party and I have a guest who wants to know relatively the size of something, I can pull that out and use that to show her if I don't have the bag itself. I have 8 tabs. These are by Avery. They have a nice pocket in the front and back of each tab. So in my first little pocket, I have our current catalog. And this is my catalog. I keep it as mine so I can write notes, I can tag things. I check the TOT before every party so I can mark in here things that are back ordered or stop sell. So when I'm checking somebody out, I can make sure that the product is available. So I think that's really important. I'm also in my Currently, I'm in my 4-month Start Swell because I just started. And as you can see, I've met my first 2 months. I'm working on my third. But I keep this in the front just to remind me what I'm working towards each and every single day, other than my why. But I have that here for reference, so I keep that there for myself. Now, my first tab is my calendar. So up front, I keep what my week is. So all my goals, everything that I want to have done and accomplished in my week, I write here. And once I have finished my task, I go ahead and highlight it so I know that it's done. I can email you a copy of this page if you would like. Behind that, I keep several months. So we're in the month of March and I've got all the way through till June. So this is my booking calendar. I cross off any days that I cannot have a party so that when I open this and I'm ready to go ahead and book some parties, I don't book a party on a day that I'm unavailable. And it could just be the morning. So I'm not available this morning, but I had a party in the afternoon. Works out really, really well. If you happen to have a very busy calendar and there's only a couple of days in a week or month that you can have a party, it might look nicer to just highlight those days as the days you can party versus placing X's all over everywhere. I just so happen to be able to have parties more often, so I just cross off the days that I can't. So as I go through the month here, I include a year calendar so I can check out any dates or holidays, anything like that. And then I keep all of my past weeks and months back here just because. My next tab is personalization. So first I have clear sheet protectors, page protectors, and I put a couple of copies of the Creative Expressions worksheets for any of my customers who would like to purchase a Creative Expressions bag. It's just a little bit easier so they can go ahead and just check box off what they want and circle rather than write everything down. You can find this sheet in the TOT. I then have a copy of the collegiate options, and this can also be found in the TOT, as well as the Icona embroidery. and the special characters. I keep all that together. Then the last thing I have under personalization is the personalization guidelines. So this has everything you need to know about doing the personalization, and I keep a copy of it for reference for myself. My next tab is Have a Party. So I have everything in here on this tab for my hostesses. So I keep in the front pocket, I keep several copies of the current month's special, followed by next month's special. So depending on which one I need to give my hostess, I have both. Then in the back pocket, I have a copy of a letter that I have written to my hostesses, which essentially lines out what is expected of them as a hostess. I can email you a copy of this so that you have that. Then I have my hostess information sheet. This is something I've put together myself. So when I have a guest who would like to be a hostess, the first thing I do is I hand her this sheet and ask her to fill it out. And then as soon as she brings it back to me, then I give her her hostess packet. We put a date on my calendar and go over everything in the hostess packet. So I have several of these because it's easiest, just to print in bulk. And have those ready. Behind that, I have guest lists. It's rare to have someone who wants you to actually mail out the postcard invitations, but in the event that you do have somebody, it's nice to have a form like this that you can give to them to fill out, and then they can mail it back to you so you can mail their invitations out. So I have a copy of that, and that is followed by some self-addressed stamped envelopes so they can mail their guest list back to me at no charge to them. This isn't a tab divider, it's just a pocket, and I think this was a pack of 3 that you can get. So this holds my envelopes, and then it also holds my hostess packets, and I'll make another video that goes over what's in a hostess packet. And so I keep 4 hostess packets with me, as well as 2 hostess packets for hosting a catalog party. So I have 6 total. My next tab is Join Me. So this is for all of my potential recruits. I have in a sheet protector, I have the income disclosure statement, and on the back is the career path. In the pocket, I have my hostess packets, which, by the way, are my recruit packets. So my hostess packets and my recruit packets, you can see they're in these really cute little cellophane bags. You can get those from mygirlfriendshouse.com. You can buy a package of 100, I believe, for like $15. So it's a pretty good price. It's much cheaper than buying the pink envelopes from 31 through the back office. I will also make a video about what I put in my recruiting packets as well. So my next tab is Current Party. So this is going to have everything to do with my latest and greatest party that I'm doing. I always include in the pocket extra order forms in case I need them. Then I have a clear sheet protector where I put any sort of specials that might be going on right now. And we're having a sale, so I've got several flyers in there for the sale. Behind that, I have my Cashing In a Great Party form. This can be found on the TOT. This is what I give my hostess once the party is over, so she can go ahead and do her shopping for her benefits, hostess exclusives, and half-price items, and we can get that figured out. Followed by that, I have games that I use at the party. This is the dice game. Great booking game. It has guaranteed me bookings at every single party that I have done. So I have games. And my next tab I have is hostess information. So this is blank, just because I don't want to be sharing people's information on the internet without their approval. But generally this would be completely filled out. So as soon as I have a hostess who wants to throw a party, like I said, I would give her this sheet and have her fill it out. And once she fills it out, I put it And we have a date on my calendar. I put her sheet here. Now I use this sheet a lot. I put notes here in this spot all about dates I've talked to her, whether it was email or phone call, what her tax rate is for the city that she lives in, any notes or pertinent information that I need. I keep it all on her sheet, and I organize these with my my most current party up front, and then any parties later down the road behind that. So my most current party is going to be up front. Now this is the hostess coaching checklist that you can get off the TOT. I just keep a copy of it in here. I don't actually print one out specifically for each one of my hostesses. I use this that I created, and I can email you a copy of this so you have it. I just use this as reference to make sure I'm kind of following the guidelines and talking about what I should when I should, and that's essentially it. But I just use it for reference because it is a good piece of reference. My next tab is follow up. This is where I keep all my leads. So if I have a hostess who's filled out my hostess information sheet, but she has yet to put a date down for her party, then I keep it here just to remind me to contact her within a couple of days or a week to schedule her party and actually get a date on the calendar. I write names and phone numbers and email in here of people who possibly couldn't come to a party but really wanted to come to a party, so I could maybe invite them to another one or see if they would book their own party, something like that. Here I keep notes of people who were guests at a party that liked a future customer special. So say it was a party in March and they liked the April special, so they've said, hey, please call me in April so that I can get the April special. So I keep those kind of notes there. Then my last tab is training. So here I put anything that I would like to implement into my business now or in the future, from either YouTube videos I've watched or listening to the 31-minute calls on the TOT, and just anything I want to learn, anything I'm working towards, all those types of things. That's what I put in here. This is another one of the little file folders that came in the pack of 3. And these are just my notes, just notes of different ideas, different things that I've seen around. And then I, of course, include loose leaf paper for notes that I have. This has come in really, it's been really handy at parties when people ask me questions that I don't know the answer to. So I write those questions down and make sure I get back to them the next day. After I figured it out, of course. Followed up, I just have a couple of extra sheet protectors in case I need them for something. And lastly, I put, these are my labels for my hostess packets and my recruiting packets. They're Avery style 18163, and you can actually get the format of these labels off of the TOT. So I just copied that in. And these are labels that I printed for my catalogs and flyers, etc. It's the Avery 58160, and these are just little labels that I made myself. I got the logo off the TOT and created the labels, and this is just extra. So that's pretty much it. I hope you found this helpful and useful, and you can easily create one of these yourself, and I will make another little video about what I put in my hostess packets and my recruiting packets. I wish you luck. Thanks.